Good morning, everybody. Wow, I can't believe this is actually happening. And yes, I still don't know your names. And no, ChatGPT didn't help me. Right, let's wait for the final people to come in. Goedemorgen. Gosh, you're awfully silent. Did you have a good night? Did you have a party or something? Now look at you. This is really incredible, isn't it? Did you know that we actually sold out the venue, which is like, absolutely. Right. Well, let me get started. I think most people are in, and to be honest, my talk won't be the most important one of the day. So, good morning, everybody, and a warm welcome to you all at the third edition of the European Chatbot and Conversational AI Summit. I'm overjoyed to see so many familiar faces in the audience, and I can only imagine what it must feel like for you to be here with so many friends, colleagues, people you know from online and who you are now meeting for the first time, putting the feet to the faces and, you know, experiencing each other in 3D. I know how it feels from experience, and it's just the best feeling you can have. But, and I think it's that camera over there, I also want to say hello to all my friends in the online community, because of course we haven't forgotten you, right? Online is where it all started for me, and it's where I live, basically. So we've got a wonderful program for you today. You actually are spoiled for choice. And yeah, it's just really great to have you here. Speaking of nerves, I'm always nervous. So yes, bear with me. I've got my speech right here. Forgot to set my timer. And I've got a little bit of an echo. Thank you. I mean, one mic is more than enough already. So what an event this will be. 2 days of talks, of knowledge sharing, of panels, and of course of true, real connection with real people. And it's a truly European event for that, and that makes me really proud. We've got visitors from more than 20 countries, and with 24 official languages and over 200 languages spoken on this continent. It doesn't take much to hear another language, right? I only need to travel for 2 hours to either hear German, Flemish, Danish, French, English, and that's what makes this conference so unique for me. I also feel that this kind of reflects our unique space in the conversational AI ecosystem as a European part of that, because we've got a lot of expertise in conversational technology. Most of European countries have either one, but often more than one solution provider. Human-centered design, well, we're known for our designs, right? And people might think that this is a relatively new area of interest, but research in speech technology, in linguistics, in humanities, it's been one of our pillars in Europe for such a long time already. And I've got another echo. Could you please mute yourself? So yeah, this mix of technology, design, and research is what makes us really special. And that's what we've been trying to put in this program today as well, and I hope we succeeded. Before we go on, let me just dive into some of the practicalities of today. We have 2 stages. This one, the biosphere, where I'll be your host, and upstairs is the ozone, and that's where my dear friend and colleague, Esja, can you please stand up? Will be your host there. Esja is one of the Dutch top talents in conversation design, and I'm very proud to call her my friend, and I'm just overjoyed to have her here today. So can we all please give it up for Esja? So yeah, as you might have noticed, the program is kind of complex, but basically we're starting with 2 plenary keynotes here on this stage. Then, after a short coffee break, we'll branch out into 2 different tracks, one in the ozone and one over here. And from 11:45 onwards, we'll add an online track. And this, again, is especially for our online friends, so that And you know, when you're in an in-person conference, you can sometimes feel like a bit of an appendix when you're online. So that's why we made sure you've got your own full-blown online conference as well. So you're actually spoiled for choice. You can either join here or join the online events. More thanks, of course, to all our sponsors, without whom this wouldn't have been possible. And a very special thanks, and I know he doesn't like to be in the spotlight, but Sydney, where are you? Can you please stand up? Sydney. Actually, Sydney is literally Dutch for doesn't sit. So please, if you're here, please stand up. I just wanted to say that Sydney is, he's got a vision. He's had a vision for a long time already. And I'm just so incredibly happy for him and the team that this is kind of becoming a reality more and more each year. So I'm just incredibly proud to be his kind of partner in organization. So with that out of the way, let's get started with the conference proper. And here's where I'm going to be looking in my notes a little bit, because I want to get this right. Because what better way to start a European conference than taking some time to reflect on what makes us so uniquely European. Respect for human dignity and freedom, democracy and equality, the rule of law, and respect for human rights. These are literally the foundations of the European Union. And especially in this time, with Europe in such a state of turmoil, and with the rise of new technologies that, yes, do bring new promises, but also new risks and new frontiers, I feel it's crucial that we keep scrutinizing the impact of those technologies on our core values, and that we evaluate and re-evaluate time and again what it means to be human in this new digital age. That we make sure that the human well-being remains our prime imperative in the work that we, as conversation designers, as linguists, as business analysts, as solution providers, that we do. And that we make sure that no one gets left behind. And that's why I'm incredibly honored and really, really proud to welcome to the stage Hilde Hardeman, the Director General of the Publications Office of the European Union. And, well, I'll just leave the rest of the words to you, because I've got nothing more to add. Have a wonderful 2 days, everybody. And Hilde, the stage is yours.